Live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson, it's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From the Jackson County Office of the Sheriff, Sheriff Gary Schutte and Captain Anthony Stewart. From Raymond's CPAs, Mark Allen and Laura Coston. Realtor from ERA Reardon, Jenna Shimaleski. For Center Stage Jackson's production of The Full Monty, producer Jamie Lawrence. And from Sharp Park Academy, PTO officers Sarah Riddle and Ashley Booth. And now, here's Bart.
Thank you, David Rice. Good afternoon and welcome. Thank you for tuning in today on the last day of the month of September. Can you believe it already? The month has just flown right by, and it has been an absolutely beautiful month weather-wise, and our beautiful warm weather continues all week long. Right now, 76 degrees. The forecast high for today is 82. The record set back in 2002 of 83 degrees may or may not be threatened. I don't think we're going to be warmer today than we were yesterday when we had a high of 83. For the rest of today, just sunshine, light northeasterly winds. Clouds increase tonight, overnight low 50. On Wednesday, partly sunny, high 74. Normal high for October 1st, which is tomorrow, is 68 degrees. So we're way above normal, and we pretty much have been all of September. Thursday, partly sunny, 76, and then back into the 80s for the weekend. The first weekend of October, sunny on Friday, 83. Saturday, sunny, 85, and 83 and sunny on Sunday. Unseasonably warm weather continues as September leaves and October arrives. And thanks to Kelly Express, bringing you today's weather forecast. Your favorite snacks and beverages, meals are at Kelly Express, including Tootsie Theater Box for just $1. Kellogg Pop-Tarts are 2 for $2. Hershey's King Size, 2 for $5. And the Pringles Standard Cans, the full size, $2.99, in a variety of flavors. The pizza special is a large specialty pizza and an order of breadsticks for $24.99 at Kelly Express. A look outside shows us a gorgeous day, and I think the colors are a little late because of the warm weather.
I believe so, yeah. Still quite green, not a lot of orange or red or yellow.
Yep, it's a function of rain, moisture, sunlight, and temperature that causes the change in color.
Let's take it.
So, well, we'll see it. It's going to be here. I know there's a lot of bright red and yellow trees around town, but we'll start to see more of them. We're weeks away from peak at any rate. Today is the 30th of September. It is Chewing Gum Day today. Is anyone chewing gum? Are you chewing gum?
Can't chew gum on the show, though.
You know, we have people that they chew gum, and what happens?
We have them spit it out into a
spit
tissue.
it out. Brandon holds his Kleenex out and they spit it out. It's International Podcast Day, and we have some podcasts that we produce here at JTV for us and for others. You need a podcast? We can help you out. It's Extra Virgin Olive Oil Day, and it's Orange Shirt Day. Is anyone wearing an orange shirt?
For the Tigers.
Oh, the Tigers.
There's orange in the Tigers.
My gosh, that's right, Brandon. You weren't supposed to mention the Tigers. We don't want people switching away from our show. Yeah, go Tigers. On this day in 1960, it was the premiere of The Flintstones. The Flintstones was the first animated series, prime time, on ABC, and it was the first animated sitcom. Brandon, can you name the members of the Flintstone family?
Some of them. Fred. Wilma. There's Bam Bam, but that's not his immediate family.
No, Bam Bam's a rebel.
Yeah, but he's in the picture there.
He's in the back seat. They're all there.
Yeah, it's
Pebbles. Yeah.
Yeah, and Dino.
And Dino, yes.
Yeah, and Dino. Can't forget Dino.
Barney and Betty, Mr. Slate. In all, there were over 100 different characters in these 6 years of the Flintstones.
They only around 6 years?
6 years, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, it seems like it would have been longer.
And it was an animated movie. It was a real life movie, and they're talking about making another sequel. It was on this day in 1935 that President Franklin Roosevelt dedicated the Boulder Dam. It's not called the Boulder Dam anymore. Brandon, you know what it's called now? They changed the name of it. It was the Boulder Dam, and they named it
The Hoover Dam?
After a president.
Hoover Dam?
Hoover Dam is right. Yeah. Very good. It's unbelievable. It was the highest dam in the world at the time, and its construction claimed the lives of 96 people. Isn't that amazing? 96 people died building that damn dam.
That damn dam. Yeah.
On this day in 1955, 24-year-old actor James Dean died in a car crash. His Porsche hit a Ford at an intersection, and he was killed. Only one of his movies had been released, East of Eden, but after he died, his other two movies that he had already filmed, Rebel Without a Cause and Giant, became big hits, and he was a superstar, unfortunately, after he died. On this day in 1947, the New York Yankees beat the Brooklyn Dodgers 5-3 in Game 1 of the World Series. It was the first game of the Fall Classic and the first game to be televised. Up until then, you had to listen to them on the radio, the Red Barber and The Call on your transistor. I don't know. They didn't have transistors.
No.
Well, they listened to it on the big radio in the living room. But then the TV, but hardly any people had the TV. But of course, that's what we watch. It's where we consume sports now. And on this day in 1934, in his final game as a New York Yankee, Babe Ruth went 0 for 3. Wow. What a way to end. And that's everything that's happened on this 30th of September. Now on to today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. And we're suggesting you check out the L Sharp Museum. They have a couple of new exhibits, including When the River Flows Over the Same Stone Twice. That is an exhibit on display until the end of December. A new exhibit curated by Jackson's own Doug Jones. He's an artist, educator, a leader in the movement for equitable art, with over 60 large-scale public art projects across Southeast Michigan. Doug Jones blends community development, mental health, and collaborative creativity to drive social change through the arts. And you can see that exhibit during open hours at L Sharp Museum. And a heads up to something happening tomorrow in the J. It's the Jackson College Adjunct Hiring Fair. They're looking for teachers to serve in all disciplines. They've got immediate needs in mathematics, English, natural sciences, history, sociology, psychology, and HVAC. Opportunities to teach at Central Campus, also Hillsdale and Adrian, and in the prisons. So if you'd like to check out the opportunities, visit jccmi.edu and go to the hiring fair. It's in Burt Walker Hall tomorrow between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. at Jackson College. And one note about Jackson College: tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, the Summit Township Fire Department and the City of Jackson Fire Department, in collaboration with other local law enforcement and emergency services, will be conducting a multi-agency active shooter training at Jackson College on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week. This is a training exercise only, no cause for public alarm. There will be simulated emergency scenarios inside and around Jackson College buildings. So you might see a large presence of emergency vehicles, personnel and tactical gear. You might hear simulated gunfire or other loud noises during the exercises. And sections of the campus may be closed to the public temporarily. So this is just a drill. It is just active shooter training. Training only, do not be alarmed. Nothing to be alarmed about. Unfortunately, it's something that our first responders have to do to be prepared, and that's what's happening this week at Jackson College. On Wednesdays here at JTV, we present, along with Henry Ford Jackson Hospital, Wellness Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we're going to help you get healthier. We're committing with Henry Ford Jackson Hospital to support your wellness every step of the way. Henry Ford experts will routinely share insights on how to live healthier, prevent illness, and get the care you need when you need it. Whether you're managing a chronic condition or simply looking to feel your best, we're here to help. You have a question for a provider, visit the Henry Ford website or the JTV website, and you can submit questions for Wellness Wednesday. Next up, tomorrow, is Jeremy Curtis, who's manager of Henry Ford at Home Care. That's tomorrow on Wellness Wednesday. Today, we have a great lineup of guests on JTV. In moments from the Jackson County Sheriff's Department, we have Sheriff Gary Schutte and Captain Anthony Stewart. They recently held their annual department awards, and we'll hear who was honored. From Raymond, today we'll be discussing the big beautiful bill with CPAs Mark Allen and Laura Costin. Jenna Shemaleski will be here from ERA Reardon. Jamie Lawrence will be previewing the Center Stage Jackson production of The Full Monty, which opens on Friday. And we'll be previewing the Sharp Park Academy Spobstacle with PTO leaders Sarah Riddle and Ashley Booth. All here today on JTV. And it's great to have you here too on this beautiful day. And we get started right after this.